If you're worried that you may be too available and that you might push somebody away, you're right to be worried. Needy people have a tendency to be too available and often worry about being too available, and for good reason. Most grown-up men and women are turned off by somebody who constantly contacts them, somebody who is in their personal space all the time, someone who doesn't have a life of their own, somebody who is needy. Being needy turns people off, but so does being too hard to get hold of or playing mind games to appear less needy. Mind games mess up with somebody's head and heart. You end up with somebody who is not sure about how they feel about you because you manipulated them into being with you. One moment they're warm and the next they're cold. Today they say they love you and tomorrow they are not sure. This is because they truly don't know how they feel. If you want somebody to be sure about how they feel about you, let them get to know who you really are and what your life is really like. Let them be able to contact you. Let them know you are available to spend time with them, but don't plan your whole life around their schedule. If they want to see you and you want to see them, don't turn down a date because you think it will make you more attractive. The only people who are drawn to people who are unavailable are people who are unavailable themselves. People want the chase more than they want the catch. Make sure that if you turn somebody down for a date, it is because you genuinely have something else to do. When your life is not programmed around someone, you can afford not to sound too eager or desperate when they say, "I'll call you." You can comfortably say, "I'll speak to you soon," because you know that they know that you will not be sitting by the phone waiting for them to call. You have interesting things to do, whether they call or not. And when they call, you're not holding your breath waiting for them to ask you out. If they don't ask you out, you can invite them to do something you are going to do with or without them. If they invite you for dinner, for example, the same evening that you have a dance class, instead of canceling your dance class, you can say, "I have a dance class this Tuesday. Do you want to come to my dance class? Then after, we can go for dinner." If they say they don't want to come to your dance class and don't suggest another day, you can leave the ball in their court by saying, "If you change your mind, you know where to find me." If they suggest dinner for another day and you have no plans, the two of you can go ahead and have a great time. This sends the message that you want to spend time with them, but you are not so desperate that you will cancel your plans just to be with them. Do not turn down a chance to spend time with somebody you love or are genuinely interested in just to play a mind game. Believe it or not, people can sense when something or someone doesn't feel quite right. I have worked with men and women who are very much attracted to each other, but play this "I'm not available" game back and forth. And in the end, they end up not being able to see each other for weeks and even months, because one or the other is always busy. So yes, being too available turns people off, and being needy pushes them away. But so does not giving them a really chance to get to know who you really are and what you're all about, making it hard for them to contact you and almost impossible to see you.